Elements said Imegrin is now live. Streaming IRL. Just some dog walking.
Oh, you found some in the snow? What you want? Where you? Oh, you want to go? No, we don't want to go up that trail. That's not a real trail, dude. Hi. Doug's like, I don't know if I want to walk anymore. Or either he wants to go off the trail. I'm not sure which. We haven't walked basically at all. Good snuffer. Good girl. What are you doing, buddy? Are you waiting for me to go on? Oh, okay. He's silly today. Well, he's silly sometimes. Sometimes he just like stands there and kind of just like droops his head down and looks forward. And sometimes I can't tell if he's sniffing something or if he's waiting on me. And then I start walking and he'll be like, all right, it's about time. I've been waiting. Hey, Mikey. Mike. Stay. There you go. Now you can do what you want. Uh-huh. Well, he's happy about that. Just cruise along, it's nothing. Oh, dude, there are already people coming. Man, that was a short-lived off-leash. Alright, there you go. Alright. Got a leash using. Uh-huh. Hello. How you doing? Good doggo. Mm-hmm. Good buddy. Charlotte's busy today. I took him here yesterday and we only saw one person the entire time. And today we saw two single people walk by and one group. Oh, no. We did see two people because there was a bike rider yesterday too. It does actually seem like a pretty nice trail to ride your bike. Some grass to eat. Oh, it really is raining. I thought I could kind of feel rain coming up through the trees a little bit. Now it's gonna open, definitely. Oh, the rain's picking up. Prairie dogs just run into the woods. Getting too wet out here. Alright, I'm going this way. Oh, you're gonna follow? Awesome. Uh-oh, sneezy doggo.
KC121 said Gucci is like, the hell human, stop filming me.
Yeah, he actually is. Hi, Casey. Yeah, he doesn't like... He hates getting his picture taken. Like, he'll be sitting, like, on a couch or something, just looking cute, and you go get your phone and point it at him to try to take a picture, and he just gets this, like, face like, what the heck are you doing? Like, he's all creeped out, and then he'll, like, get up and walk off sometimes. And, he gets used to it streaming, but usually for the first, like, 10 or 15 minutes, he's, like, walking around looking at me like, what are you doing? And then I'll talk, and he'll be like, are you talking to me? Doggo. Come over to this side. Alright, come on, Mikey. Let's go on by. Mikey doggy. This way. Hello.
Hi.
Come on, they can say hi if you want them to. But...
Oh, we're working on not reacting to other dogs.
Okay,
so,
that's why. Okay.
Yeah, we're still learning.
I see.
Me too. Have a good walk.
You too. Like socks with sandals. Oh, I don't. These might actually look like sandals, but they're hiking shoes. I guess they would look a lot like sandals. Oh, there's a dog. I put the phone down there, and he started to try to sniff it. He's like, "Hi, is that food for me? Did you finally decide to give me some food? All right, dude. You can be free again for a little bit." Mm-hmm. Now he's just looking at me like, "The heck what are you doing?" I don't know if he really likes walking today. Sometimes he really loves going on walks, and other days he's just like, we walk a little ways, and then he's just like, "I'm tired. Can we go back?" I'm not sure if he's just staring at me because I keep pointing the camera at him and talking, or if he wants to go back to the car. Yeah, I didn't ask. How are you doing today, Casey?
Husky all natural.
He is, I think, mostly healer, and next most Australian Shepherd, and then a bunch of light mix or whatever. Or something like that. I don't actually remember. Are healers?
13 years old.
Yeah. Wait. How do you know he was 13? Because he really is 13. Maybe you were here when you heard me say he was 13 before. Or maybe you're just really, really good at guessing. I guess he does kind of look old. His, like, face and stuff.
Usually more energetic for their breeds.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, he's very, very, very chill. Yeah, he's pretty old. He still likes... He has arthritis, I think, in his back hips now. Like, he limps around
The winner
sometimes.
brawl said hello.
Hello, how's it going? The vet said it's like arthritis. But he still mostly likes walking. He like hikes, but he does sleep like, I don't know, freaking 14 hours a day or something. So he sleeps most of the day and he walks around slow. Guess because he's old.
Good, how about you?
I'm good. Just having a nice walk. It's raining a little bit, but the trees are mostly keeping it off of us. Having a slow walk. The dog's just cruising today slow.
Casey121 said his legs shows what is wrong with his walking.
Oh, the way he... Yeah, he's always walked weird with his back legs, because he has arthritis now, but even when he was a puppy, his hips didn't work right, his back hips. So he's always kind of like waddled around like that. How he kind of walks normal with his front legs and kind of waddles with his back ones. He never acted like it bothered him or like he had any arthritis until like about like the last year or year and a half or something. Huh? The cell service just got bad all of a sudden. I don't know why. So I think it cut out for a second.
Needs wheels for his back legs so he can zoomies around outside and waddles indoors.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess maybe if he got bad enough, where he didn't want to walk. That said that he's not really, like, most of the time he doesn't act like it bothers him that much other than really going up and down stairs and stuff. The vet said he wasn't really that bad yet, so they said when he got worse where he didn't actually want to hike, like if he acted like hiking was hurting him and stuff, they could give him, I think, just pain medicine basically. I think at least the vet we took them to said they couldn't really do anything else other than that. I don't know if that's like, you'd think they could do more, but I don't know if that's just what they said or think or what. They said if he got where he didn't want to go on walks anymore, they could give him, I think, pain medicine. And then, yeah. Man, it's actually raining harder now. Well, it looks like he almost found something to eat. He likes just sniffing around and looking for stuff to eat. That's his favorite pastime, basically. Like in the house, too, he pretty much sleeps or sits in his bed or something unless he hears you, like, go to the kitchen to start fixing food, and then he goes and camps out on the floor and waits to see, like, if anything drops that he can eat or anything. Uh-oh, I've outran him. He sniffed something.
Going to guess you had him since a pup, right?
Yeah, he's Beryl's dog. I've only known him for like the last 2.5 years. So as far as him always walking and stuff, it's just like what she's told me. But yeah, she had him since she got him at a shelter. And he was, I think what she said is some lady, her dog had a whole litter of puppies and she took them all to his shelter. And somebody else got all the other ones. And he was the only one left at the shelter out of the litter. And then she got him. So she's had him since he was a little puppy. I'm not sure exactly how old he was. But not that old, I think. He's a really, really good dog. He'll probably, he looked at me when he heard me say really, really good dog. He will pretty much do whatever, like listen to you, do whatever you ask him to. He used to be, like when I first came up here, he was like pretty stressed out. He'd act like stressed out with other people when we went on walks and stuff, but he's like chilled out a whole ton in the last like year and a half. Even he used to act kind of anxious at home, and he's just pretty much just chilling all the time now. So he acts like he used to. People would like walk down the road in front of our house, and he'd bark at them, stand up in the windows and bark. And then when I took him on walks, and people walked by, he'd kind of look at them like he was needing to check out every person and make sure they weren't like. Well, I think it's why he is Beryl's protector, so he acts like he needs to protect her. If we still go on walks sometimes, and she goes with us, he'll occasionally bark at people, but not as much as he used to. Oh, and he used to like bark at people when they'd like walk by the car.
I am thinking of adopting a dog like a pit bull that is mature, but I don't have the space for one, and the place I am living won't let me.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so they won't let you in, you don't have space. Yeah, that could probably be cool. And you could get an older dog, then you don't have to. I mean, puppies are pretty cool, but puppies are also freaking wild sometimes, like crazy. Like my brother got a puppy. Him and his wife got a puppy. She's like a year and a half old now, I think. But when they first got her, she would just...
Because I have roommates and I know they would take care of it while I am at work or away on vacation. Won't take care of it.
Oh, they won't? Okay. So you pretty much be able to go on vacation and stuff. The internet kind of like died again. I'm turning on my hotspot.
Please, till I move into it and do it.
You can't do it? Okay, yeah. I guess if you moved into a bigger space, you'd still have the problem of, someone taking care of the dog while you were gone. Like on vacation, you'd need like a dog sitter or whatever. Just like with him, I pretty much take care of him every day. Beryl's gone out of town a few weeks for like work stuff and everything, and I just take care of him. But then if we both go somewhere, there's one time the last time we both left for like a few weeks, we flew her brother in, and he took care of the dog. And then it's a dog walker, so if we're gone all day, we'll just pay her to come by our house and walk him. And I guess if we were gone for a week, maybe we could pay her to come by every day. Probably wouldn't be ideal, like he would get really bored.
There's an event going on like Comic-Con outside, that not so much.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I used to go on vacation a lot. I haven't really much. Since I moved up here. One reason I haven't had money, and the other reason is it makes it harder having a dog. All right, now it seems
Life vacation is pricey as fork.
Yeah, it is. If you're just driving someplace and you can find, so you don't have to rent a car or fly, and you're camping, or you can find a cheap motel or something, it can be like pretty all right. But yeah, like, it's kind of cool living in Washington now. I never went anywhere West Coast when I lived on the East Coast because the plane tickets would be like $300 to $500, and then you had to rent a car and all that stuff, and so it ends up just being like, you know, it's at least like $1,000 just for transportation or something, and then you have to stay somewhere and stuff. Oh yeah, and it wouldn't. Yeah, if you went camping, that would solve that problem. You could just bring your dog. The dog would probably like it too. He, I mean, he's walking slow now, but he seems to be having fun. But he loves hiking and stuff, going on hikes. If you take him on a really, really long hike, he'll be like exhausted by the time you get home. Right, Doggo? Don't run out in the in front of him. Yeah. Hello. There was someone running by, and Mog just sometimes he's like waits until people get right up to him, and then he's like, "Hello, do you have food?" Oh, and Veryl's messaging me, so I was trying to respond to that. Well, I just kind of stopped talking. Hey, Doggo, you don't want to go on? Oh, I think he wants to turn around. I mean, we'll walk for 30 minutes, and he'll probably walk faster going back, but maybe another 30 minutes. It'll be a decent long walk. Yeah, I can take him on really, really long hikes, and he'll just be wrecked afterwards sometimes if we go for miles, but he still likes it. Like, I mean, he'll just walk for miles with you. If you're like he would keep walking now if I convinced him when he needed to, but I just take him on his walks just for fun, and I usually let him turn around when he wants. But if it's like a hike and we worst case, if he gets really tired, we'd be like, "Hey, keep going, we'll give you some treats." And then he's like, "Oh, heck yes, that's amazing." Oh, guess he decided to come up here anyway. Alright, that was kind of making my phone lag. I hope it didn't make the stream lag. It didn't I guess, running this app in the background and then me trying to message. Well, it is actually kind of raining hard now, and it gets kind of open more there. So, right, Doug, we can go head back to the car. He's like, oh, heck yeah. He seems like he wants to go back, and I don't really want to get soaked. It was just sprinkling earlier, but now it's actually raining pretty hard. Most of the way this way is in the shade, other than just like right here. Yeah, you should get a dog, I guess, if you don't mind. But like the only reason to not get a dog mostly is if you just don't want one, or like you really like going on vacation and it's gonna, you know, or you work like really long hours and the thing's just gonna, you know, hate being by itself all day. Like say if you were gone for 12 hours a day or something. Other than that, I figure, you know, once you move where you can have one, that'd be pretty sweet.
I only work max 4.5 hours a day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that'd work great.
And I don't drive.
Oh, just like work from home? Your dog would love that. Yeah, I've had jobs before where I worked like 11 hours, and then when you figured in...
Walk to work.
Oh, walk to work. Okay, so it's like close by, I guess. Yeah, I've had jobs where I've worked for like 11 hours. Like literally worked. And then you had a half an hour lunch break, so that made the day 11 and a half hours that you were actually at work. And then by the time I got to work a few minutes early and got out of the place and got out of the parking lot and drove there and everything, I was gone for like 12 and a half or 13 hours a day. So it's like, you know, with a job like that, I had kind of wanted a house cat. And I know cats are better than dogs that just hanging out by themselves all day.
I can do 30 minutes 'cause I hate being
But I figured it would still get really bored just being there by itself for like 12 and a half or 13 hours a day while I was gone at work. Rushed eating. Yeah, I didn't really... So we'd have like 15-minute breaks, and those were enough time for me to... Like, so like if I'm eating a whole meal, I would want like an hour, because yeah, if it was 30 minutes, I would feel rushed eating sometimes too, because I eat pretty slow. But like, this job was like super physical, and we'd have like a 30-minute lunch and 2 15-minute breaks. And the 15-minute breaks, I could eat enough and hell like a snack real quick to make it until the next like break, like lunch or whatever, and I wouldn't get cold like. But the 30-minute lunch was long enough where I would just get warmed up good from working for a few hours, and then I'd get all cold and stiff in the 30-minute lunch, and it was just like suffering.
I get hiccups when I rush eat.
Working again. Let's see. I do that occasionally, but so I understand that. So I'd normally like longer lunch breaks. This specific job, the 30 minutes almost seemed too long just because I'd get cold, and then it was like sucked getting back working. Because it was on an assembly line, so you had to like work really fast. And do the same thing over and over and over and over and over.
I work retail.
Ah. I've mostly worked, I had one warehouse job for just a little bit, like a few months. I hated it. And then I worked on a assembly line for like 3 years. And then most of my other jobs were delivery jobs. So them, I'd spend like most of my time delivering or stocking in like grocery stores and stuff. So kind of retail. Like I was working in the store, you know. Didn't work for the store, worked for the vendor. So it wasn't like the same retail experience as if you were in the store and you were like running a cash register, but I'd be stocking stuff and people would come by and think I worked at the store and ask me where her stuff was, and I'd try to help them if I could, but sometimes I'd just be like, I have no clue where anything is in the store. I only like hang out on the chip aisle and stock potato chips or something. Like, I don't know what a single other aisle looks like. And now the water's coming through the trees, kind of.
I do cashier, stocking, unloading trucks for ice, frozen goods, normal load, and training new PPL to help me out.
Stocking, unloading trucks for ice, frozen goods to help me out. Oh, cool. So you do like a whole variety. Alright, Moggy. Come over here to the side of the trail. Right, stay right here. Alright, good job, buddy. He's like, what do you want? And starts running. And I'm just like, I just don't want you to dive in front of the person, you know, asking for food while they're trying to trail run. I mean, he walked really slow out. He's walking a lot faster back. It's like, took us 30 minutes to get to where we got to. And now I've been alive for 39 minutes, so in 9 more minutes we've gotten halfway back to the car. Oh, yeah. Like, you just want to work part-time in management, you'd have to work full-time and probably, I guess depending on the store, be salary and work more than 40 hours a week. I guess it depends on the store. I know a lot of stores, if you're a manager in your salary, you end up working like 60 hours a week or something. Yeah, and it seems, you know, super stressful. And you have to go in on your days off sometimes to cover for people and all kinds of stuff. Like when I worked in when I delivered stuff in Stockton grocery stores, like one of the grocery stores I delivered to, I know I'd like ended up talking to people and like they were short staffed, and like one of the managers had worked like 3 weeks straight without a day off because he was having to because they were short staffed and was just having to cover for other people and stuff. It can get really crappy, I guess, depending on where you work, like how the, you know, company is run. Oh, this is kind of cool. There used to be a tree house on this tree right over here. Now they just have a danger sign on it because there's still, I guess they mostly rotted off, but there were still
I am also on SSI.
kind of like
so when
ladder
I'm at work, the less I get from
nailed,
SSI,
like
which I
boards
don't
nailed
like.
into the
Plus,
tree.
if something happens at work, like I get fired or I quit, I have no safety net till I get another job.
If you quit. Oh yeah, because then you'd have just like no income. Or if you don't work as much and you get more from there, then you have more of an income. Yeah. I guess that makes it less stressful and everything. Yeah, we didn't walk on down the valley. So we're like on the side of the valley. If we walked way on down, it gets where you can see off a lot better and see the creek down there because there's less trees. A lot of the trail here, other than right here, is not right at the edge either. I've walked this whole trail before. The other end of it's super pretty. This part's still nice, but you don't have nice creek views on the bottom of the valley.
I try to work max 20 hours a week cause every $1 I make, SSI takes $2 after a certain point of hours worked.
Oh, I see. Wow, so you just be like making less money. Like doing more work and actually getting less money. Hey, Doug. Moggy. I gotta convince him I'm talking to him and not talking to Stream because he gets where he... Hey, dog. Dog. Mog. Hello?
I get 900 to grand a month from SSI, plus work hours, which is about another grand there.
Yo, dog, come here. I want to leash you before we get closer to the road. Hello, sir. Alright, can you stop right here? Hold on. It's leash time. If I can find your collar. Alright, hold on just a minute. Let me put this on you, dude. Alright, there you go. $2 grand a month from this plus my work hours, which is about another grand. Oh, that's like a pretty good amount of money. I mean, depending on where you live, that's like can be actually pretty easy to live on, especially if you have roommates and you live in a cheap part of the country. Especially if you don't have to work too much. It's like, it seems pretty nice.
California.
Ew. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I figure California, you just barely survive on that. But, like, when I lived in Tennessee, I had my own, this so freaking cheap. Which this was, I guess, before COVID. It's probably a little bit more expensive now. But, like, when I moved up here in 2021 from Tennessee, my expenses there were about like $1,300 a month. So, and I had like a 1-bedroom house, but my rent was only $500 a month. So, and utilities were a couple $100, and then paid for food and stuff added up to about that. So I was thinking, well, dang, you could be well off if you
After rent and bills paid, I have enough for food and entertainment like Twitch subs. I can make it work.
Well, that doesn't seem too bad then.
600 USD for rent and about 130 USD for bills.
Ah, I see. Oh, so I thought California would be way more expensive. I mean, I guess you have roommates where I got, say, like a whole house for 500 bucks. But that just doesn't seem too bad at all.
If phone and internet.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Washington is super expensive. Like, the housing's so expensive around here. And even utilities, like, power's... Used to, my rent was like $500, and power was about $100 or maybe a little over every month. And then my internet was like $68. And my water bill was like $10. And then it was really cheap. And like here, water's super expensive. Like water bill is usually like, well, the minimum amount that they charge you, even if you don't use like more water, is $125 a month. And then if you use over so many gallons, and they add to that. But like that's $125 a month for just water. And like I used to pay like, $10 a month for it. I mean, it's also sewers, where I lived out in the country and had a septic tank.
For me on Utilease.
Up the stream. We're almost back to the car, and I don't have there. Probably should just go ahead and end stream before I get back there, but I turn on Wi-Fi if my phone connects. Maybe that'll keep it from turning off. Anyways, we're almost back to the car. I should have enough cell service to not drop the stream by the time we get there, but then when I drive down the road, it is going to completely cut off.
So if our bill is 100 USD, I paid 25 USD.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's actually, dang. That's way less money. I didn't know what you 1/4 of the bills. I thought they were just one. Okay. Now I understand. Oh. My hotspot must have turned off because my phone's not connecting to it. Because I didn't have anything connected to it.
Breaks that I don't use often, but they do. I get stick with paying part of it. Like the hell, I barely use it.
Oh, like stuff. Some of the stuff that breaks. Oh, like stuff that you're just is in the house and your roommates mostly use it, and then you end up having to pay for it. Oh, I see.
I barely use it.
Uh-huh. Wait, that's twisting. Can't tell if this car coming on this road or another one. Oh, there they go. Wait, stay. Right, let's Chris. Alright. We made it across. Now if I just don't point the phone up too much and show my tag, we'll be all good. Yeah, that really sucks if you just barely use some of the stuff like that, and then you have to end up paying for it. Alright, buddy. You ready to get in the car? There you go, big sleepy. Yeah. Good job, buddy. Alright, I will be right back. Just a second. Alrighty. Oh no, the internet's dying.
I pay for my own internet because I tried doing the same to them when I had the TV.
Right now you get to see me and the dog.
That's not fair.
When I had the TV included, they were like, no, that's not fair. Oh, I see. Wait, like what? Having, they didn't like the TV and the internet being included? Alright, dog, you ready for some treats? He gets treats, like freeze-dried, beef liver when he gets in the car. You want another one just for stream entertainment? He's like, oh, heck yeah. I'll eat as many as you give me. There you go.
So I cut the TV off from the bill and they had to get it for themselves and pay for it.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, are you the only one that have internet then? Or do they just, like, have separate internet than you? Maybe they just use their phones? Seems really interesting.
Like you want TV, pay for it yourself and I pay for my own net. They one a other pays for theirs.
Oh, I see. And then one of the others pays. Oh, so there's just double internet. You pay for yours and they pay for theirs. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just thinking about all that now. Well, I guess I should go ahead and end the stream. It was kind of short. It's only 54 minutes. But, he didn't want to walk that much today. I never know. Sometimes I end up streaming short because I walk with him and he wants to stop in like 45 minutes. And then sometimes we walk for like 2 or 2.5 hours. I would stream part of the way going home, but about half of the way that I'd want to stream before I got too close, the cell service is bad. So it would just most or half of the rest of the stream would just be like it cutting out. So it wouldn't really be that watchable. But yeah, I hope you have a nice rest of the day, Casey. Thanks for hanging out and talking. It was interesting talking about stuff. I actually kind of like talking about bills and stuff sometimes, just to hear about what it's like other places. Pretty cool. Like, living here is pretty cool, seeing how much different it is compared to, like, say, the Southeast and stuff. It's, like, really interesting. Let's see. Now I'm trying to look at the chat, and it doesn't go into, landscape mode. But anyways, if it's nice talking, I'm gonna plan on playing Beat Saber tomorrow unless I do a bike riding stream. I want to ride part of this trail that goes up over the Cascades on like an old train track. And I'm not sure if I'm doing that tomorrow or Saturday. Probably Saturday. So I'll probably play Beat Saber tomorrow. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you have a good rest of your day. And thanks for hanging out. Bye.